Back here at the animal hospital this morning, and no hammer, of course. They were supposed to bring a hammer to start breaking the rocks on the other end down there, but since there's no hammer, didn't have any trucks scheduled for today because I was going to work with them. So just trying to stay busy now. They've changed the plans on this, and instead of a retaining wall being built, they've moved the building, or I don't know what they've done, but this is now a slope. After I've taken all the time to dig all that out and break rock and yada yada yada, now they want to do a slope of somewhat of this nature right here. So while I have nothing else to do, what I'm doing today is cutting some of that dirt out, transferring it down here, and just kind of packing it into the slope, and just trying to use that dirt up. So that's what I'm going to be working on this morning. Alright, so I am taking some of this dirt and trying to build this slope back. Now that there's not a retaining wall, they just want a slope, so I'm trying to put dirt back in here. And there's really no good way to pack this back in here. But luckily, it's before they do this building, it's going to be a very long time, so if it settles any, it'll have several months to settle. So I'm just getting the bulk of the dirt over here because we're going to go ahead and try to get everything hauled off of this site, and I just need to save enough dirt so that, you know, you don't want to get to the end and realize you've hauled too much dirt off. So I'm trying to go ahead and put the dirt that I need over here for this so that we don't haul too much off. We're also going to stockpile some, so when they do the utilities, when you know they're going to hit rock, they have some clean fill to backfill with. I'll probably save 20 or 30 truckloads of this clay and just stockpile it over here, so when they need it, they have it. Just making probably a 3-to-1 slope to where it tapers down. Hopefully it's the right grade here. I'm just kind of doing whatever looks right. I got the plans, and it's only going to be just maybe 10 feet from the bottom of this slope to the building, which I know that wall is going to cost a lot of money, but that just seems like everything's going to get cramped in there. But what do I know? So I cut out that section up there and transferred it down. Now I'm just kind of taking the dirt, putting it in place, breaking the slope out. Hopefully that hammer will come here. I kind of dedicated the day with no trucks to start hammering rock, and I was supposed to stay there and kind of help him dig out anything that needs to be dug. So here we are wasting more time. Change up my camera angle there. I left my other GoPro mount in I think I left it in my excavator. I can't remember. That's the problem when you move from so many different machines. You leave stuff in them and you forget what you've done with it. So I'm gonna go by there this evening and see if I can grab that out of the machine. rake this out as I go there. Kind of keep everything about the same percentage for the slope. Really just boils down to whatever looks nice and still fits out of the building area. Bright side to this is I don't have to haul this dirt off. I get to cover up rock with it, so that's a good sign. Got that little section of the slope put in place. It's nothing pretty, but just trying to get the bulk of the dirt put in. They pretty much lied to us. Now the hammer's not coming today, probably not coming tomorrow, and they probably don't know when it's going to come. This whole site is just a complete cluster, and this is the main reason why I do not like commercial work. There's no communication, everything's just so screwed up. That's why I like doing residential work, being a small business, because you don't have to depend on so many other different people. You pretty much show up and you do 100% of the work yourself. And everything normally goes pretty smooth, other than weather delays. So I'm just staying busy here today building this slope. We canceled all the trucks today. We could be hauling dirt out because I was supposed to be helping them break rock. And most likely it's going to be later this week, and I'm not going to be here the end of the week, and that's probably the day they show up. I've already got other commitments to do. It's aggravating. So tomorrow I got 4 trucks coming. We're going to load out that dirt and rock that I have right here and go ahead and get it removed, and probably go ahead and get that topsoil. All that's got to go out. It's just I needed to remove all the rock first so that I could bury it with the good dirt. So now I'm pretty much having to do multiple work because I can't remove the rock first. But once I get the dirt out there, I'd much rather move it again out there than having to depend on trucks to get here and move it. This is probably the first time in 6 months we've had 2 weeks without rain. It's supposed to not rain all week. And the weather's finally getting nice enough to really be able to do stuff. And next week they're calling for 7 days of rain. So it's aggravating. Say it nicely. I stand at on things for today. This should be enough dirt right here, and I'm gonna get this slope put in place, and then set the transit up and check my grades and kind of see exactly where this is. Make sure it's close enough before I start stockpiling dirt on it. I want to make sure there's some rock out here, but I want to make sure that the grade's low enough before I obviously cover it up with dirt, because that'll just be leaving a mess for somebody when they have to come back and move dirt or finish grading this pad, whether it's me or somebody else. So at this point I really don't care if it's me or not. I just want to get this main site work done and leave this place. It's been I mean, we ain't lost no money on it by no means. It's all, you know, change order stuff, but been drug out entirely too long. We shall see. So since we didn't end up breaking rock today, I've been working on the original first pad right here, and going back over it, cutting it down to grade. Remember, all the rocks were on top of it when I cut it out the first time, so as I've been cutting it, guess what I found? More rocks. Big rocks too. And I also worked on that slope over there, getting that dirt put back in place and kind of, well, sloping it. And I'm going to take the skid steer, run over this. I had to cut this pad down and get it on grade, because they're not going to build this building right now. They're going to start on the office complex over here, where I need to be breaking rock first. So they want to stockpile dirt over here in case they need it for utilities or anything. But I needed to get this down to grade first before I stockpile dirt on it, because if I put dirt on it and covered those up when it was time to grade this pad, that would have just been a disaster. So yeah, now I'm going to take the skid steer, slick that up since that's on grade, move these rocks over towards the front up here a little bit more, and dig out where this is, because there's probably more rocks under these rocks. I think they're multiplying. Okay, so I got this lower section of the pad graded out. I'm gonna actually move the rocks over here. Since that is on grade now, I don't have to dig anything else out, and I need to grade, cut out where the rocks are. So I'm going to move those over to this area so they can be broke up and removed up there. Still too big. And then whatever got broke up while I was digging, I can take those and put them over here in the ready to haul pile. Make a chair out of that rock. That's kind of cool. Don't give me ideas. I'll be taking it home. That is kind of a cool looking rock. Well, here's a little bit better shot of what I accomplished today. Got the slope put in. There's going to be a retaining wall from that stake right there down, but that is going to be a slope pretty much like that. I was able to cut this out. I had to cut this out about a foot or so all the way across and all the way back there to the machine. You can see all the extra rocks I found in the process of doing that. So only had one truck today loading it. I don't think I even got any video of that, but tomorrow I have 4 coming, and we're going to work on getting that section right there hauled out. Well, Tim didn't have anything going on today, so he came out here and ran the dozer and started spreading all the topsoil back over all the borrow pits. I think it looks good. Look how much more level the field is there than it was. You gonna wave, Tim? He's not even looking. Say hi, Tim. Oh yeah, that looks good. If you remember how much that dropped off, you can see how level that is now. We'll take what's left of our topsoil over there tomorrow and probably dump it over there so I can cover all that up, and that blended in there real nice. That really leveled that field off a lot. It tapers on down here at the end a little bit, but I'll take what's left of that dirt right there and push it down there, and that'll really soften that slope a lot. I think it looks good.